trying to find something to do in Michigan, there's a lot of places to visit, but this particular one is a really cool place to visit. If you come to Michigan, have to come here. It's the Henry Ford Museum. This is just a chunk of it. It's huge. It just keeps going further back. There's an automotive museum over here, which I'll show you in a second. But this place is enormous and it's constantly changing. Henry Ford has all of his historical moments in this building, but what it also has is it's constantly rotating through new historical moments. For example, not just historical, but modern moments too. For example, Marvel. All of the Marvel characters were in here, costumes, props. You think of it, they had it, so it actually brings you into that moment, into the movie, which was a really fun experience. They also bring in some historical ones too. It is constantly varying and changing. Right next door is the Automotive Hall of Fame, which is a cool place to visit, but if you look across the street, look at this giant building. It's huge. This is going to be another location for Ford Motor Company and all of their employees. The Henry Ford Museum isn't the only thing here. There's also a place called Greenfield Village. This is an outdoor opportunity to experience kind of living in the 1800s. It brings in the history. The reason it was created is Henry Ford loved to travel and loved experiencing new places, and he was very inspired by the East Coast. So he literally brought the East Coast here. Did you know this whole building was based off of Philadelphia? Especially if you look at the top. What does that top clock tower look like? If you're from Philadelphia, you might recognize it. But wait. But wait, that's not the only thing you can do at the Henry Ford Museum. What you can also do is go take an actual tour of the F-150s getting built inside the factory. They pump out the trucks, hundreds of trucks a day, and you can watch them getting built inside the factory itself. I'm going to give you a tour of the outside of the building. On the right-hand side, you can see the paver streets, kind of representing the East Coast again, and the buildings on the left-hand side, representing a lot of Philadelphia characteristics, especially the clock tower, Independence Hall. Here's just a sneak peek at Greenfield Village.